caught up. A lot of things have not happened and happened. I'll just say that. I did work on the gaps, and they're working out actually really well. So I went ahead and pulled everything off, got excited, and I'm going to go ahead and reprimer the firewall. I sanded it down, filled some areas to get it smooth as possible. I just scored it up so I can put more second coat of two-part epoxy on there. I'm going to go ahead and repaint the jambs with primer all the way around and do the other side. And then I'm going to score up the firewall and the jambs. I'm going to paint the jambs with the paint I picked out. I'll let it be a surprise. All right, let's talk about the doors. All right, the doors that I put door skins on, they did not work out well. There was just too much, I'll just say they just didn't work out. So I went with newer doors, actually brand new doors. As you can see, I'm prepping this one as we speak. I'm not done yet, but I will paint it tomorrow. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put two-part epoxy on the front, the inside and the outside, and then I'm going to put two coats, sand it down, make sure there's no dings in it. Of course, there shouldn't be. And then I'm going to go ahead and paint the jambs on the doors. I'm also going to do the hinges. I was thinking of just doing those black, but I'll see what happens. But that's where I'm at right now. And when I got more, I'll turn this on. All right, it's the next day, and I just got done spraying the jambs. It's all shiny. Looks pretty good. I will have to sand it again with 320, I think, is the going sandpaper to use from what I've seen online. And the paint store guy told me. So the firewall came out pretty good. It's a nice thick coat, so I can spray it. I almost sprayed the identification tag. Oh man, that would have sucked. But I threw some tape on it at the end. Yeah, but it came out pretty good. All the way around and there. And the doors, of course, there were no scratches or dings on it because they're brand new, but I went ahead and got a couple thick coats on there. It's the last 4 hours. My gun, though, is screwing up, and I got a bunch of drips. So I will have to sand those out and get it nice and smooth. But the door came out great. So next is going to sand it and then paint it. Okay, before I get all happy and sanding and painting, here's some of those drips. This is actually on the door side. So I got to sand these down, and as you can see, I just sanded these back smooth because my gun started dripping everywhere. So I got to do the rest, and God, I hate this thing, but I love it. This is the stand I have. The rubber on here, I set the doors on there, and they stuck to it. Meaning it was too hot here in the garage, and the paint wasn't dry enough. So I got to go through and do change out that. The other ones, I switched it over, and it has a little cloth material on there. I got to sand off, so it won't be too bad. But there's droplets over here. So I'm going to resand these doors, just those areas, and reapply some more primer paint, and then I'll come back. All right, back, and all the primer paint is on the doors, and they look great. No drops. I can see. I don't know if you can see there. Yeah, that's better. Anyways, let's look over to this one. This is a door that had those rubber black marks on them. They're all gone. So I put a nice thick coat on there. There's no runs. And I did the areas on the firewall and the jams that I oversprayed and had drips. I obviously I have a couple more drips, but that's okay. There's not 25, it's just 2 or 3. So I'm going to sand those down. Actually, I'm going to wait a day. Tomorrow I'm going to come back and I'm going to sand everything down with 320 and get ready for paint. I'm going to paint it this color. But I'm not sure what to paint my hinges. I wanted to keep these black. It would look good with what the color I'm going with on the jams. It would kind of, you know, do a contrast and look cool. But I do not want to take these dang things apart again. So I might just paint them all black. I don't know. We'll see. That's it for now. I'm all done sanding. As you can see, everything's kind of wrapped up right now. It took forever. Taping up for paint just takes forever. Anyways, I went ahead and sanded the jams on the doors. And as you can see, I hung up the hinges so I can paint those. I'm going to do actually a panel just to see something. And then I'm going to go ahead and paint the bolts. I'm going to paint it all one color. It'll look fine. I did want to paint the jams black and then this other color that I'm going to do. But I'm not going to do that now. So everything's going to be one color. But everything got sanded down, wiped down multiple times. God, dirt just gets everywhere. I'm going to wet the floor and then we'll go from there. But we need to mix up some paint. All right, just got done spray painting about 15 minutes ago. It's a little clearer in here. There was a cloud. Yeah, it came out pretty good. I know there's little tiny specks of dust on there, but we'll get those out. Well, it came out pretty good. I like the color. You're seeing I guess a redder color than I'm seeing. I'll just say that. It looks more burgundy, but that looks orange right there. But I think it came out pretty good. It's my first paint job. It's not bad. Jams look good. Can't touch it yet. I really want to. I don't know why. Oh, there's the door jams. All the way across. And there. And here are the hinges. I went ahead and painted. I really wanted those black, but I was like, you know what? Trying to cut costs. I didn't want to buy a quart of black paint just for some hinges. So they are same color as the car. And I did the bolts as well. So everything's going to be color coordinated. I did a little test panel. Here's the paint I used. It is General Motors Co-op code 301 November. Color is red jewel matte effect. I don't know. Yeah, it was bought by O'Reilly's. This is not a commercial. But that's it for now. Tomorrow I gotta take all this stuff off and start working on the rest of the car. But I'm happy where I'm at. I actually gotta put the doors on. Then those doors are not coming off. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Alien Resto Mod Garage.